front.
Here's Faber. Back to Quinn Hughes. Defended by Bertuzzi. Wild did not win over their last 3 games. Tarasenko, long shot, and that Knight able to make the stop on Hartman, the former Blackhawk. They ran into some outstanding goaltending over the weekend. Shesterkin and Stolars. The Wild had a combined 86 shots on goal in those 2 games. Faber, stopped by Knight.
Maybe 4 saves in a row right in front of Spencer Knight.
Spencer Knight tested early. Scoreless game.
I don't know if Connor Bedard realizes it now, but he will at some point of how impactful a guy like Nick Foligno.
Hartman scores! Another former Blackhawk like Nick Foligno. Ryan Hartman gives the Wild a 1-0 lead.
The breakdown in front of the net. Hartman is right in between 3 Blackhawks. All 5 of them, excuse me. All 5 of them are within about 1.5 feet. And the thing with Kaprizov is when the D leaves the front of the net, Levchinov, when he leaves the front of the net, that opens up the space in behind. And
McCarron taken to the boards by Delmastro. Now to Jonas Brodin and drive. Puck comes loose. Score! Marcus Johansson. His first in the last 16 games. The Wild now lead 2-0.
But getting pucks to the net, that's been a focus here in this first period. Yeah, a little bit of puck luck that goes off of McCarron, but when you have the intent to get pucks to the net, you tend to get those bounces. No intent by McCarron to get that over to Johansson, but they get the fortuitous bounce, and Johansson puts it away. No chance there for Spencer Knight.
Bruce might need to stop by the locker room between periods, pick up some swag from the training staff.
exactly.
Only Edzo gets that stuff.
Congratulations to Tony DaCosta. Score! From long range. Crevier beating Gustafsson. 5th of the season for Louis Crevier. Cuts the Wild lead to 1.
The puck goes on edge. I had a perfect view of it right from my angle. Right as he tees it up, it kind of goes on edge, and then he absolutely hammers it. And when you get all of it when it's on edge like that, it's almost like a knuckleball. And you can see that thing wobbling in, and the slow-mo doesn't do it any justice as far as the heat that was on it. Right off the inside of the post. Tough pickup there for Gustafsson.
Now Bedard, couple of nice moves. Shot blocked by Middleton. Levchinov out at the right point. Now Bedard. Bedard shoots, saved by Gustafsson. Puck loose. And the Wild clear it down ice. Here's Kaprizov. Back out for a shot by Hartman. That did not get through. Now Boldy across. Saved by Knight on Kaprizov. Here's Zuccarello. Back out for Quinn Hughes. Under a minute to go on the penalty to Mangiapane. Kaprizov stopped by Knight. Back out it comes to Faber. Faber once again. Cross-ice pass. Score! Tarasenko! 3-1 Minnesota. Tarasenko connects on the power play. His 3rd goal of the last 2 games.
Well, Bush, you called it on the aggressiveness. That opened up everything down low. Faber made the right play. Johansson to Tarasenko. And he buries it top shelf, but with the aggressive play with 3 Blackhawks up top, that opened up everything down low, and the Wild were able to react and read off of it.
And you can see how Knight went across on his knees initially. I think he wasn't reading whether or not Tarasenko was a righty or a lefty. If he's a righty, I think sliding on your knees
That would be a challenge for a missed game stoppage. Yeah. As you explained, Eddie, as long as the puck remains in the offensive zone, if they scored, it could then be challenged. Off the post.
Hartman with the shot. Ryan Hartman, we've had a lot of posts here tonight, Bush, and we got Earl Scheib on line 2. Lost their mom to cancer.
Back in 2009.
2 of the...
In front! Oh, and Gustafsson with the stop on Mikheyev. Here's Brodin for Minnesota. Puck comes to Yurov, stopped by Knight.
Beautiful.
The hit by Trenton. He leads the NHL in that department.
Slager lost his helmet. He's got to leave the zone here. Oh, what a tip there by Trenton.
Battle for the puck along the wall. Trenton looking to work it free. Now Faber. Nice touch pass to Robbie Fabry. Cut off by Kaiser. Wild keep it alive. Quinn Hughes with a shot, and that stopped after the deflection by Stern. Now Bedard between the circles. Shot blocked by the stick of Hartman. Back it comes to Crevier. Crevier wrist one this time. Saved by Gustafson. Puck loose. Score! Green pulls the Blackhawks to within a goal.
For them, but pucks to the net and then win battles. We talked about Bedard being really tenacious in the open, and that's something that is noticeable this year. And you can see right here, he just finds a way to win that puck battle against Hartman in front of the net, and Green is the beneficiary as Bedard's able to loosen that thing up, and Gustafson no chance once it gets to the blocker side. He couldn't recover in time.
Nose over to puck mentality with Bedard. Ryan Hartman gave him a chop on the stick.
Retrieved by Tarasenko. The Blackhawks go for a change. Here comes Hartman off the post for a second time tonight, and then a save by Knight. Brodin out to Johansson, broke his stick. Here comes Mikheyev. Moving in on Gustafson. Mikheyev stopped. Rebound Donato. Couldn't get it through. Down to 4 minutes on the clock. Wild leading 3-2. Poke checked away by Donato. Donato moving in on Brodin, and a save by Volstad. Kaprizov with Boldy and Hartman.
A little line adjustment going on by Coach John Heinz at the end of the game. Keep an eye on Spencer Knight here.
Here comes Bedard. Bedard, cross-ice pass, score! Mazur ties it!
Not a great change. Puck is here. Look at the change by the Wild, and look at all that open ice. Connor Bedard. Now it's a mad scramble. Lefshunov was the one that made that pass, and a beautiful backhand pass from Bedard to Nazar. And threes are Wild here at the United Center.
Tough spot for Faber to be put in. Brodin went for the change. Faber not able to get back into position. If that pass is
and now it's Quinn Hughes. Outlet pass, Kirill Kaprizov. Kaprizov shoots, and the save by Knight.
He's going to stay on.
Green, Bertuzzi, Lefshunov. Here's Bertuzzi for Green. Stopped by Gustafson. Chased down by Boldy. Now to Quinn Hughes.
Hughes has been out here the whole time.
In front, Boldy, and the save by Knight. On the redirect by Boldy.
Approaching 2-minute shift for Hughes.
Hughes with the puck. Tarasenko on his left. Hughes spins. Now slides it over to Tarasenko. Tarasenko for Quinn Hughes. Hughes shoots off the post. Zuccarello back to Johansson.
Green at 2.5.
Johansson. Zuccarello scores. The Minnesota Wild defeat the Chicago Blackhawks 4-3 in overtime.
Johansson circling up high, comes down. Bertuzzi leaves his feet, and then Zuccarello shoots back the other way.
great pick by Brock Faber. Watch Faber here. The pick right there. That opens up the ice ever so slightly. Two guys go to Faber in front of the net. And that leaves the lane for Zuccarello to bury the game winner.
5 shots in overtime for the Wild. Johansson with his 3rd point of the game.